So why Washington? Why Washington? Okay. First of all, the community, and first, my family. Wherever we go, it's going to be all of us together. And as the kids get older, especially, it gets harder. And finding the right places to live and be a part of the community and knowing what's important to us. But we're truly excited to come here and integrate ourselves, engage ourselves in the community here in Seattle. This program's got a strong history and tradition, national championships, and that's something, as you know, if you've kind of taken a look, that's something I like to be a part of, okay? And it's being the best, and that's our goal. There's great coaches, great players, great alumni, so you can see that have gone to the NFL, but even ones that just laid the groundwork for us to be here today and have something that we absolutely love all together with supporting Husky football. I cannot wait, because I understand the value of these great people who have gone through this program. I cannot wait to get to know the alumni, and I can tell you that I want this to always be home for you. It doesn't matter which staff you played for, it doesn't matter. Okay, this is always supposed to be home, and you should always be welcome here. And I can't wait to hear the stories, okay, learn all the traditions, and be a part of that. And that's only going to make us stronger in the years to come. There's a lot for me to learn. I certainly understand that when it comes to that tradition, and I'm excited. There's a great alignment of beliefs. Just, I think Jen spoke to it. As far as the values that you have, I spoke about family, spoke about just work ethic, but I see that here. I see a gritty, hard-nosed environment, football program, institution, just a lot of the things that embody the things I feel strong about. And most importantly, we do it all in a first-class manner. We do it with integrity. We do it in a way where we're proud. We're proud of who we are. We're proud of what we do. We're proud of the results, but we're especially proud of how we got there and doing it the right way. I see this place and why Washington. I see it being in my conversations, which just put the final stamp on things from the leadership top down with President Kause to Jen to many of the others that I've had a chance to visit with. And my experiences over the years, it has to be that way. In order for us to have a great football program, it has to be everyone in line with those values that I'm talking about, and the motivation, the energy, the passion. And those conversations have been awesome to be a part of, and certainly convincing as far as knowing what this place is, not just expecting, but the excitement that surrounds it. The resources that we have here are amazing, and giving these student athletes a chance to make the most and take them to help them be their best is something I just can't wait to tap into. And the resources here and the community and all the support that comes from Husky Nation, I cannot wait to give this to our players and make this one of the most incredible experiences of their life. I hope that getting married, having kids, all those other things are more important down the road. But the experience that we have now that we can give them, the experience we have now that we can give them, are the ones that are going to shape them for who they are down the road. This is such an integral part of their lifetime, and that's the motivation of why I coach. And that's something that just excites me. But the resources here are amazing. The fan base, and I talked about embracing the community, embracing the alumni. But I think you'll feel it from our players, how they embrace each other, how they love each other, okay? And I think that you just won't help, other than watching some great football as well, won't help but love what you see and want to feel a part of it and continue to join along and make this place special. Sold out stadiums, right? Sold out Husky Stadium is what it's going to be all about, and making this a home advantage. And Seattle, it's a world-class city. It's a world-class city. And I've learned that more and more as I've gotten to look at this opportunity, and we're excited to all be here. Can't wait to be out there and get to know many of the great faces and people here in this great city. It's still got a college town feel to it. That's what's awesome. I think that's very unique. You don't see that, having been in different cities around the country. I think that's very unique to this special place. What lies next? I think it's all about laying down the culture of our program and getting that going. And how do you do that? We have some core values, things we call non-negotiables, and they revolve around being a family, being accountable to each other, and having a tough, hard-nosed mindset. That's mentally, and then on the field, physically as well. It starts with me. It starts with laying out clear expectations that everyone understands. And I think that's so important. I think, as I told the guys last night, that, and it was awesome meeting them, that, we're going to be persistent. We're going to be relentless. Those are words we're going to talk about and things we're going to do. But it's about being consistent at that level. That's important. And I want them to know that they got someone who's going to be consistent each and every day. They get in front of them and they're around them. And what I'm doing away from them is I try to make this place better and better for them. And I think consistency or persistence is how you get there, and consistent is how you stay there. And that would be critical for us in building our culture. It's impacted by everyone in this building. It's impacted by everyone that touches our guys, is around our players. Okay, us being around each other. The culture is set, by what we do. The expectations, the beliefs, and the habits that we form each and every day. We're either going this way or we're going this way. And there's only one way that we want to go here in Husky football. The relationships is really what it's all about. I will have a vision for the team, and I think in the end, though, it doesn't really matter what that vision is until they know that I care about them first and foremost as people, and then they buy into your vision and what you want for them in our program. We got to have a great plan, okay, in all areas. We got to be organized. Great preparation leads to confidence. Attention to detail is critical, and all those things are part of what's going to shape our culture. Style of football, again, I'm an offensive guy, but I'm going to tell you this. But I'm an offensive guy, and there's been so much I've learned, and again, every step along the way, you pick things up, and great mentors, great people, but a lot of time just put in working to learn the game. I'm passionate towards it. Love finding a way to make something just a little bit better. That can put a game away or be a difference maker. Attacking and explosive is what I'd like to really think we're going to be. Both sides of the ball, but in particular offense, just fun to watch. But it's utilizing personnel. It's having an offense that is ability to adjust to who we have and what our strengths are. Of course, we'll always be quarterback driven. I think that's for any offense. That's important. As far as the quarterback can take you is really a big piece of what you're going to be. We'll be very diverse, and this is the whole team, offensively and defensively. We will be diverse. We'll have a lot of stuff that is simple to us but looks complex to our opponent. Makes it easy for us to learn, easy for us to execute. Having the ability to adjust, as I spoke, and always being fundamental. Fundamental in everything we do, because there has to be a groundwork and foundation that you can always come back to, especially when things are tough. As far as the staff, I know there'll be a lot of questions for that. I'll be very diligent. Of course, over 22 years, you develop a lot of, you come across a lot of people that impress you. Most of the time it's who you work with, but there are also people you go against, play against, compete against that impress you. And then obviously there's a little bit of word of mouth too. And I'll be very diligent in putting together a great staff, and I think first and foremost a staff that can recruit. We got to bring the best to this program. We got to bring the best players that have the best character, and guys that have a very high importance placed on academics, because there is a piece to where when you do a great job in the classroom, you perform better on the football field as well. It's just not all about just the best athletes out there, and so there's a piece and a tie into that. But just the staff will be someone that I think you'll just feel has all those qualities I have. And it will be something where we are working together. It will be offense and defense and special teams in sync, okay? Our offense is explosive we're going to be. Everyone thinks tempo, 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 okay? There's the ability to mix tempo, but it's about playing a team game where we're not leaving our defense high and dry, okay? But we're putting points on the board and being very efficient.